All right, here comes a grudge match. It's a brother and sister fight here. Oh, he's not playing. Okay, well, we're just going to have a family fight. There we go.
Usually things like this happen behind closed doors, but today it's on display for the whole world.
All right, whenever you're ready, this is non-formal, so we're just going to be commenting. do what you got to do. Yeah. You want a countdown? All right. Is everyone ready? We'll just ask if everyone's ready. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, fight! All right. Let's see if we can get some hits from that Lawnmower of Doomblade.
Lawnmower of
up
Doom
against our champion Ram.
Lawnmower of Doom tends to have some pretty weak ends on the weapon bar, and it could end up becoming unbalanced very quickly.
Bots sizing each other up, and there goes an arm.
And now it is unbalanced. It will likely become a wheel here eventually.
Oh, Ram going right for the out. And that's the match. Such an easy grudge match. We're having us a little grudge match. Oh, Ram, our champion's still the pushing king. Oh, no. Getting awfully close to ringing out. Both opponents sizing each other up. A gentle flip from Ram. There we go. Ram keeps him on his head, and it looks like that's going to be the match.
I don't know about you, Jay, but I'm really hoping that we see the Lego bot that I just saw rolling around out here.
Oh, yes. I'm sure that one will be fine. Legos are pretty strong. You ever step on one of those things?
Well, not many people know that that's ABS plastic, and that is the exact type of material that a lot of these ferryweight robots are actually made from.
So what you're saying is people have been wasting their time with 3D printers when they could just super glue some Legos together.
Potentially.
Could do. Maybe I'll try it. I built some pretty cool Lego things.
I don't know what a Star Wars Super Star Destroyer would really be good for, though.
Yeah. Millennium Falcon with a spinner on top so it can't actually reach the other competitors, but the gun's just going crazy. Still be worth it. And it makes the sounds. Hit it hard enough, you can hear Chewie.
It looks like we got
a Lego win.
On the video, you might not be able to see this, but the Lego bot actually has a tiny transparent wedge on the front and is running via tracks.
A tracked Lego bot is so intimidating. It's coming at you like the Terminator. A slow march of terror.
The question is, will it have a ground game advantage because it's making more contact than its opponent? Or
it could be deceptively powerful, or it could just flip itself over immediately. Those tracks working against it, but it's still mobile.
And it's still deadly defeat.
Yes. Now it's even more intimidating somehow. It's like 2 Terminators stacked on top of each other. This is the most interesting pushing match I've ever seen. I feel like I might be having a dream at this point. I'm waiting for the bottle of champagne bot to come out. Where is it?
I was about to say maybe we could make a champagne popper bot, but I think projectiles.
Oh,
are
there we
ruled
go.
out.
Okay. Lego bot completely on its side, but somehow still mobile. Now it's like 3 Terminators. You're just making it more powerful. Why?
It's somehow able to drive up its opponent.
Yes, which has been its literal downfall as it has rotated 720 degrees during this fight very, very slowly. It's still fascinating somehow. It's like being at an aquarium and just watching the fish swim around.
Are you saying you have Lego fish?
Wish. If I would, they wouldn't be 3 Terminators. I wouldn't keep them in my house. That's all I'm saying. Legobot's still amazingly mobile. That's, use this as an example. Tracked vehicles are pretty good.
I'd like our competitors to keep in mind that I am not timing this.
Yes. Yeah, it's up to you. Whenever our next match is ready, we'll call this one. In the meantime, everyone just watch it like it's a documentary. Like, what could possibly happen?
Okay.
White bot looks like it's about to dunk Lego into the vat of lava, the only way to kill a Terminator. I'm putting my own spin on this to make it more interesting. It's cinematic to me.
And here we see the Lego bot in its natural habitat.
We have to be very quiet here. Or if we disturb it, it will terminate us, because it's actually 3 Terminators on a second.
All right, guys, I think we could probably call this one.
We'll call this, as fascinating as it is. We'll get another grudge match in here before we're ready for our bracket. Good stuff, though. All right, Big Bill and Space Turtle, you'll be next up in the yellow box once our green match has begun. But for this one, we're going to go ahead and time this one. So, is everyone ready? We've got Aardvark versus Cookie Cutter. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, fight! All right, Cookie Cutter with that terrifying spinner coming against, Aardvark, but those plastic forks, metal forks, plastic forks. Oh, chewing up the arena floor, getting it ready for the next fight. Giving a little bit more traction to some bots. Cookie Cutter is so considerate in this grudge match. Aardvark getting close to the ring, and it just flips over, but it looks like it might be immobile. Oh no, is Cookie Cutter gonna go? Is it gonna go? No, just free at the end.
And Aardvark is now hung up on the ramp.
Oh no, can it be freed? Oh, getting sawn through.
Let my Aardvark go.
There we go. The smell of burnt plastic. Oh, just cooking up. Aardvark still surviving. Frees itself and escapes the box. Cookie Cutter doing some tossing. Aardvark on the run.
We are down to 1 minute.
1 minute left. Cookie Cutter looking to do some chopping. Those metal forks are strong. Keeping them just at arm's distance. Doing a little bit of chewing, and maybe I'll stand away from the the blast zone here. Cookie Cutter's powerful
30 seconds
weapon.
remaining.
Spinning up at full speed, making sparks in the yellow box.
Aardvark now making a rude gesture.
Yes. Aardvark waving to its fans as Cookie Cutter melts through that chassis again. Chewing right through the plastic. That's
down to 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the match. All right, let's separate there. Good grudge match. The judges weren't watching. I was in the way, so you decide who won. In the green box, we've got Ant-Mine versus Robobots. Coming up next.
All right. So we got our first grudge match of this segment. Who are we fighting here? We got Pulse and Spectre going head to head in our yellow box. Pulse ready? Spectre ready. All right. Robot fighting in 3, 2, 1. Fight, fight, fight. Pulse not firing up his weapon right off the bat. Spectre is... Oh, they're going to a pushing match when they have active weapons. That's unheard of. Spectre scoring some early hits here, and oh, Pulse is out of the arena in a single hit. It sounds like these two drivers are going to try one more time. Getting a closer look at Pulse here, it looks like Pulse has taken a serious gouge in the back of the robot, and that looks like that might have been where he was tossed out of the arena.
All right, after these Grudge matches, we are going to start everything up again. So we'll have a little more fun here, and then we'll let you know when we're going to start up.
Spectre and Pulse are about to start their second bout. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
All right, now let's see if those horizontal spinners can stay inside the ring.
Weapon to weapon on horizontal spinners. If they're spinning in the same direction, they're
Pulse into the glass. A big chunk out of the glass, and he loses that drive belt. Oh, almost rings out again.
Spectre really doing a number on Pulse here. Weapon to weapon appears to have really done a number on it.
Chewing up that backside. Throwing bolts into the yellow box walls.
Pulse still has both drive motors, but he doesn't have a weapon at this point, so he's essentially a pusher.
Using the back of that bot to keep himself safe.
Pulse high sides on his own drive belt here.
He's trying to put it back on by driving over it. That won't work, Pulse.
Down to 1 minute remaining. Spectre is just ripping to shreds the outer armor on Pulse there. And there goes a shot. There's a back
end. We got to be careful with that battery now.
Nope, doesn't look like there's any exposure to the internals. That looks like that might have been a wheel guard.
Oh, and there's her ring
out once again.